Point is that after making a mistake, we need to face up to it. We need to tell the truth. That is integrity, telling the truth and honoring promises no matter the consequences.
They call me a god. 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 Let's go. I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession. I will not stop, no, I'm never second guessing. I got a God complex. Haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. Tear it up like I'm Jason. I see the world like it's ready for the taking. I see this place like a game I'm playing. Straight to the bank to collect my payments. No negotiations, it's my way, I was born impatient. And like a damn Freemason, I'll run this nation. They call me a god. 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 I don't know how to stop. I just go till I drop. Whether it's working or shots, give it all that I got. You can watch me work in my element. Anyone in the way is irrelevant. You wanna cross me, cool, not intelligent. Cause I don't forget shit like an elephant. Go ahead and tempt me, put it on the line and you'll come up empty. If I got time, I'm deadly. Never caught off guard, no, I'm always ready. I got a hand real steady. Look me in the eye and you'll see no hezzy. About to get real messy. I'll put you in a grave 6 feet like Kenny. They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
I'm called of God! Called of God. And she says, Tim Ballard told me he'd been called of God. Some wild-eyed prophet, like...
Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so.
Okay, what we have here are extradition orders from the state of Arizona to the governor of the state of Idaho. Executive agreement for custody of a fugitive for purpose of Arizona trial and disposition in the state of Arizona in Maricopa County, Superior Court number CR 2021-001704-001 and CR 2022-001242-001. Whereas the undersigned, as governor of the state of Arizona, has made a demand upon the executive authority of the state of Idaho for the rendition of Lori Vallow, aka Lori Noreen Vallow, aka Lori N. Vallow, Idaho Department of Corrections, IDOC, Pocatello Women's Correctional Center, PWCC, IDOC, number 153745, as a fugitive from justice of the state of Arizona, and which demand is in the hands of the executive authority of the state of Idaho, and whereas the said Lori Vallow, aka Lori Noreen Vallow, aka Lori N. Vallow, who stands charged with the crime or crimes of count 1, conspiracy to commit murder, first degree, as to case number CR 2021-001704-001, and count 1, conspiracy to commit first degree murder, as to case number CR 2022-001242-001, committed in said state, and thereafter the fugitive left the jurisdiction of this state, as more fully appears from the requisition and the supporting papers attached thereto, and Whereas the said Lori Vallow, aka Lori Noreen Vallow, aka Lori N. Vallow, is now under the jurisdiction of the IDOC at PWCC, Pocatello, Idaho, and whereas the undersigned is informed and believes that Lori Vallow, aka aka Lori N. Vallow, will not be released and discharged from said imprisonment for a considerable length of time. And whereas the undersigned and prosecuting authorities of the state of Arizona are desirous that Lori Vallow, all the Loris, be brought here for a trial at the earliest possible date, and whereas the powers and duties of these several states, including the state of Arizona, in matters relating to interstate extradition are contained and prescribed in Article 4, Section 2 of the Constitution of the United States and are imprinted by Congress, and all those codes. Whereas the people of the state of Arizona enacted the Uniform Criminal Extradition Act of sequence whereby in and thereof it is provided as follows. A. If this state wishes to obtain custody of a person charged in this state with a criminal offense and the person was convicted or is imprisoned or held under criminal proceedings then pending against him in another state, the governor of the state and the executive authority of the other state may agree on the extradition of the person before the criminal proceedings against the person have terminated or the person's sentence has been served in another state. This is bullcrap. B. This is taking like a lot of gymnastics with my mouth. It's a mouthful. B. Any executive agreement entered into pursuit to subsection A of this section shall be conditioned on the return of the person to the other state at this state's expense as soon as the prosecution in this state is terminated unless the person is sentenced to death, don't tease us, under the laws of the state. C. On demand of the executive authority of another state, the governor may surrender a person in this state who was returned, because they don't like that shit, to this state pursuant to section 13-38 I can't hardly see, 3863, and who has been charged with a criminal offense in the demanding state. The person may be surrendered even if the person left the demanding state involuntarily. Well, that doesn't count. Therefore, based upon the foregoing legal authority, it is hereby agreed by the undersigned, the governor of the state of Idaho and the governor of the state of Arizona, that Lori Vallow, aka Lori Noreen Vallow, aka Lori N. Vallow, will be extradited pursuant to this agreement from the state of Idaho. She's leaving Taterland, and she is going to braid Jodi Arias's hair. Jodi Arias is going to braid her hair. They're going to be girlfriends. Anyways, to the state of Arizona for trial, as more fully appears in the requisition and supporting documents attached hereto, and further, the state of Idaho, acting by and through in chief executive officer, hereby agrees that the duly authorized agents of the state of Arizona may obtain custody of the said fugitive for the trial in Arizona from the Department of Corrections of the state of Idaho, and that upon notice to the state of Arizona, the said fugitive is transferred to Arizona under this agreement. And my eye is watering. Only because it's allergies. I'm not crying. Anyways. And that the said fugitive may be transferred back and forth between the state of Arizona and the state of Idaho at the expense of the state of Arizona with no further formal extradition proceedings. They're going to play keep away or something. It is hereby agreed by the undersigned, governor of the state of Arizona, that after the hearing in the courts of the state of Arizona, the said fugitive shall be returned to the state of Idaho. They don't want her ass. Pursuant to this agreement, the state of Arizona will pay all transportation costs to move the hussy. No, through our designated deputies of the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office. In witness thereof, the undersigned governor of the state of Arizona and governor of the state of Idaho do hereby covenant. Oh shit, they covenant. That's not good. And agree that express conditions upon which the custody of Lori Vallow, a.k.a. Lori Noreen Vallow, a.k.a. Lori N. Vallow, is granted, shall be in all respects fulfilled and complied with and are expressly accepted as the terms and conditions of his or her custody. Okay, and this is just the last page where it's signed off by I have hereunto set my hand and caused to be affixed the great seal of the state of Arizona, dated this 13th day of September 2023. So that was a hot minute ago. So I know that a lot of people are going to have questions, and I understand that. I have my own. But anyways, thank y'all for being here, and looks like we're on the next leg of journey to justice. Right? I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thank you. Justice for Tylee, Charles, Tammy, JJ, and Joe. And as always, love always wins. You guys are proof of this.